Hey folks, Alan the Hot Rod Hippie here, coming to you from SEMA 2018. In this video, we're going to take a look at 5 new products for light trucks. Let's go ahead and check them out. Now these items are probably a little bit out of the norm for my channel, but I thought these were 5 interesting items available for the light truck market. Obviously, I'm not on the show floor right now, I'm back in my room. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the products that I filmed earlier and the information that I got for them. I have pricing on some of these, not on all of them, so let's go ahead and dive in. Now first up was from the folks at Rigid Lighting. These folks have a large range of LED lights for your power sports applications, for your street-driven vehicle, light bars, little add-on lights, a lot of things. But what they had that I thought was really interesting, what caught my eye, was their new E-Adapt light bar. This light bar has adjustable beam width. So it goes from about a 90-degree beam width all the way down to a 15-degree spotlight design. The Adapt E series has a built-in GPS. The built-in GPS means that as you're driving down the road, when your speed is increasing or slowing down, the beam width will change to match your speed. If you're going 60 miles an hour when it goes to the full 15-degree beam width on this thing, you don't want to have a 90-degree beam width. You're going to overrun that light before you get there. But with that spotlight design way reaching out in front of you, well, you're not going to overrun your light then. Now this does not use mechanical mechanisms like shutters or anything like that to go ahead and direct the beam. It uses actually the LEDs themselves. It changes which ones it's lighting up and how many of them to control the angle of the lights. So there's no mechanical mechanisms to go bad here. It's just all electrical circuits being controlled. The only thing I could say I didn't love about this product is that it is not manually controlled. It is GPS and GPS only. Their current Adapt series is manually controlled as far as I can tell, so it would be nice if they kind of blended the two of those together in this product, but the GPS is still a really neat design. The next product is from a company called Towtector. They make those kind of mud flap things that go on your trailer hitch, but that's not what I looked at and really liked from them. It is this undercarriage cleaning system. This basically works off of your standard pressure washer or steam pressure washer, and it hooks up to it and blows underneath your undercarriage. If you live in a snowy area or you live somewhere where you go off-roading regularly, you might drive through those car washes that just lightly underspray your vehicle. Well, this is a setup that would allow you to do that regularly on your own without having to waste 10 bucks every time, and that's the only thing you wanted was just to blow off your undercarriage. It has 4 different spray heads on the carriage assembly. They spray at 2 different angles. I think it was something like 0 degree straight and then like a 15 degree, so that it can hit at different angles to knock that crud and that mud and that salt off of your vehicle. Adjustable length on the handle and adjustable angle on it so you can reach underneath the vehicle. They also have larger versions for like semi-trucks, for bigger things like dump trucks, you could pick up as well. The only thing I could say about this is it is fairly pricey. It's a little over $1,000. So this is not something I see every off-roader picking up to use with their truck. However, it would be a really neat thing for, say, a shop owner, maybe somebody in the north, when you have those salty, nasty vehicles coming in, you can offer it as a service to your customers, or you could go ahead and use it to just blast them off before you work on them and make it easier on yourself. Or if you have a fleet of vehicles, maybe you're a contractor or a plumber or electrician, something like that, I could really see you having use for this if you have a range of vans, trucks, things like that you want to protect in the long run. Knock that crud from job sites or that salt from the roads off those vehicles. Next up is from the folks at Yakima. This is a sport rack setup for your pickup truck. Basically a kind of a single ladder rack design. You can use one at the front, one at the back, only have the one at the front, lean your kayak up, put your canoe on top of the thing, put baskets up there when you're going off-roading, all kinds of things you could do with these things. They have a really neat kind of extruded design to them that looks really nice. The one version is height adjustable, so if you want it over top of the cab one day and kind of sleek down behind the cab the next, you can do that with this one. They also have tonneau cover mount options, so you could use these things with tonneau covers. So you could have your canoe up on there and have your bed covered up so you don't have to worry about people peeking into what else you have in the back of your bed. That was pretty neat to see. Next up is from the folks at Tuffy Security Products. This is an under-seat locking storage box for your pickup truck. This goes underneath the back seat of your truck, and it's great because it not only bolts to the vehicle, but it's also a locking design. So if somebody busts in your windows, they pop that seat up to see what you got stored underneath there. Well, it's locked up and it's bolted to the truck. So unless they go hacking away on the thing, they're not getting this thing out of your vehicle. So anything you have in there is secure. Now these are made in Colorado, so an American-made product. They really liked the way they looked. They try to minimize the footprint of them so you don't see them sticking out from underneath the seat or kick them when you're getting in and out of the vehicle. They seem to be pretty well designed. They didn't mention pricing on them, but I looked on their website. It seems they run up in the upper 300 range. Now for vehicle-specific boxes that are meant to fit there, they bolt in and lock. I think that's fairly reasonable. Last but not least is a new system from the folks at Firestone for their Ride Right load leveling system. This is the one product that really caught my eye. I really liked the looks of this thing. Now this is your standard load leveling airbag setup for your work truck, your tow vehicle, put it on the back of there, add load capacity, but then you can also lower down the air pressure and get a nice ride on the weekend when you're driving around, you're not working, not loaded down for bear. But what's really nice about this system is it is an automatic system. So it's got a little compressor that just fills up the bag. So if you have a slow leak, a slight leak, you can go ahead and bleed down and it'll just go ahead and fill those bags back up. Or if suddenly your buddy says, hey, I need a tow right now. You gotta go hook up to his trailer and get over to him to pick him up. Well, then you can go ahead and pump this thing up while you're heading over there. You don't have to worry about stopping and finding somewhere to hook up to an air compressor and blow air into the thing. You can just use the system to go ahead and pump it up. The ECM control system is neat. It works off an app on your phone, whether it be your iPhone, your Android phone. You just go ahead and download the application. You dial it into the setting you want it to be dialed into. Easy, simple. They gave this thing to a whole bunch of people and just said, here, try it. We're not going to tell you how it works. You make it work. See what happens. And they went off of the different inputs they got from that and designed a user-friendly experience. You can set it with 2 presets as well, so you could have an unloaded and a loaded setting. It seemed not only user-friendly, but a really nice system overall with nice weather-tight connections, because it's meant to be mounted underneath of the vehicle. I really like the looks of this system. They said the MSRP is gonna be somewhere around $800 for the bag and ECM setup together. That seems pretty reasonable to me for a system you're not gonna have to fight with all the time. And that is it for the new products for the light truck market that I got to take a look at today. I'm gonna be at SEMA all week long. I'm gonna be filming, I'm gonna be editing, I'm gonna be uploading all week. So go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to keep up to date with my latest content, see what's going on at the show, new products, projects, cool stuff that's happening around the event. Go ahead and like the video if you found it interesting. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of these products? I'll throw some links to these companies down below so you can check them out. These are new products, so they may not be on their websites yet. Bear that in mind. And of course, as I said before, subscribe for new videos all week long. Thanks for coming around, folks. Have a good one.